Good evening. I know you've all been standing a long time. I'll be very brief. Thank you very much for being here. It's a great pleasure to be here. Al Franken talked about getting a lot of email from Joel and David, and I usually delete their email. But I answered a couple early this year, and now I'm standing before you. So if you answer their email, you might get a plaque sometime in the future. The Iowa legislature is still in session. We hope to adjourn next week. So if my colleagues they're meeting tonight, I'm missing some votes. I hate to do that, but if any of my constituents are watching, the Senate's in good hands. It's an honor to be here with such a distinguished group. The Progressive State Network is doing an awesome job of providing support to colleagues, legislators around the state on a whole host of progressive issues, and it feels to me like we are beginning to make progress on a more progressive agenda, a peace agenda, a working families agenda across our country. We've had, talk a little bit about the resolution on the escalation of the war. Legislators know that legislating is really a team sport. It's not an individual sport. And in the Iowa Senate, there was a lot of support for moving this resolution. And two people in particular, Senator Steve Warnstead, who's a member of the National Guard in Iowa, worked a great deal on the resolution. And our Senate President, who's a Korean War veteran and a tank commander, actually ran the resolution on the floor, Senator Jack Kibbe, and they deserve as much credit as I do for being here. We are having, to give a little bit of hope, and I'll conclude, we are having a historic session in the Iowa General Assembly. For the first time in 42 years, we have a Democratic House, a Democratic Senate, and a Democratic governor. And here would be so far the top 10 list in terms of accomplishments. We've increased the minimum wage in Iowa by to $7.25. We repealed a ban on embryonic stem cell research in our state. We've increased K-12 teacher pay over the next 3 years by an average of $5,000 a teacher. We will have the largest increase in university and community college funding in a decade this year. A couple of my personal favorites. We have banned abusive, predatory car title lending in our state. Banned it. We will, by the end of next week, we will create a climate change advisory council and greenhouse gas registry. This morning, I almost missed my plane. We voted a significant enhancement to our earned income tax credit in Iowa. We've major expansion in renewable fuels, biofuels, and energy efficiency program. We also approved same-day voter registration in Iowa, which I know is a priority. And last but not least, probably the most significant public health initiative in the last 30 years, we increased the price of a pack of cigarettes by $1. So we have had a heck of a year, a historic year, and we're building on our numbers in both caucuses. And it's really, I think, the foundation of the Progressive States Networks that's going to bring those kind of progressive policies. And I especially say to the financial supporters of the network, good job, keep it up. Thank you very much.